off live, and it says there are currently zero in the room, and that's okay. People will come in whenever they come in. But what in the world is going on, people? Like, it is not okay to go and take over Capitol Hill. It's not okay to storm through Capitol Hill with guns and we can barely get 2 to 3 miles in a Black Lives Matter protest. And this is just me being real. In a Black Lives Matter protest, but y'all can get all the way on Capitol Hill in the Senate, take over seats, go into people's offices. Like, what did we learn today? What made that okay? How did that happen? How did that many people get in there? Y'all, this is a problem. This is a very serious problem. I'm ashamed to be an American right now. Like, this makes no sense. And to hear that this was incited by the current commander in chief, he needs to be locked up. And I'm sorry, but if he instructed individuals to do this through a speech that incited a riot,
he said those people were special.
They
Go
were
home. You're special people. Go home.
Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Y'all, I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. Like, this is probably the most embarrassed. I don't know. Yeah, that I've been for our country. I was just as embarrassed when he had the protesters. Like, it hasn't even been a year, has it, when the protesters were out there peacefully protesting and he had the National Guard or whatever to knock them down so that he could go take a picture with a Bible upside down. And you mean to tell me that this many people got into Capitol Hill without anyone knowing? That they took over the Senate without anyone knowing, without anyone having an inkling or an idea that this was going to happen? This terrifies me to a whole nother level. So I'm going to share something personal with you today that I hadn't even shared with my husband yet. And when he hears it, he's probably going to be pissed because I had this morning taken Desi to do our normal routine, which is Chick-fil-A. Today, Chick-fil-A had their curbside parking, the one that we usually go to, closed. I wasn't aware. I usually go around the line, park, do my mobile order, and then wait on them to bring it out because we can't go inside due to C-19. Well, this morning when I went around, I was getting ready to turn, and there were red buckets up saying only drive-through open. At this point, there's nothing different that I can do. I can't back up. The line is moving forward. So I asked the young man in front of me, I'm sorry, I didn't know. Do you mind if I go ahead and get in line? Because otherwise I was going to have to drive out of the parking lot, go all the way around a block, come back up that block and try to get back in line again. Mind you, I'm not trying to seek any special circumstances. I didn't know. Had I known, I'd have been better prepared because I know Desi and I know it's hard for her to understand wait. Well, the guy lets me. An older gentleman, Caucasian, took it upon himself to get up out of his car, to come to my car, to my window, to address me as a child and tell me not to do that again. And I said, sir, one, I apologize because I don't typically even do this. I wasn't aware. He goes, I know, I understand, but what gives you the authority to walk up to my car? Now, had I've had my little friend sitting on my lap, that situation could have been totally different because he startled me. Y'all, I'm saying this with the most love and respect that I have. We are living in a time where you just cannot do this. This is not okay. You talk about, the whole, like, I better not hear nothing about anybody loitering, looting, riding, nothing. Because this right here is like the absolute worst. This isn't about somebody's life being taken. This isn't about a man who had his neck set on for 8 minutes 46 seconds. This isn't about a woman who was in her home and the police bust through and killed her, or another woman at home and the police killed her, or a kid being in a park and the police driving up and killing him. This ain't about none of that. Y'all mad because who got voted in office? Like, explain this to me. And then the votes were counted properly. So this, what is the issue? Waking up here in Sydney and watching this on morning news, I'm just thinking, is this what America has turned to? Exactly. I'm sorry. Hi, thank you for coming in, Luke Holland. Like, I'm embarrassed. I'm a proud American, and I'm embarrassed. Like, I'm embarrassed. And people can say what they want, but literally, a Black Lives Matter march can barely get 2 miles, 2 blocks, before you're throwing tear gas, before you're, got your dogs and your shields out. But you mean to tell me that somebody can storm the Capitol? What? Is it me? I'm just... And so if this is happening in D.C., what are we about to experience in the South? Because D.C. sets the tone for the South. What is about to happen in Georgia, Mississippi, Tennessee, Arkansas? All these states that's still holding on to the Confederate flag. What is about to happen? Like, this isn't okay. This is 2020. Nobody is superior to the other. Nobody is inferior to the other. We are all humans. Where is the humanity? Where is the integrity? Where is the dignity? And I better hear some people locked up, because if ain't nobody in jail for this, I'm really going to have a whole attitude. After pro-Trump mob attacks Capitol. What? Really? Really? But it's often people that looks like me that get referred to as hoodlum, as thugs, as no manners, as just doing whatever, comes to mind. No regard for human life. It's usually people that look like me. And you mean to tell me that this is okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is not okay. And if the commander-in-chief incited this riot, he needs to be locked up and removed immediately. because this is not the America that I know, that I grew up in. It's the best way I can say it, and I don't have any way else to say it. This shit is ridiculous. This is a goddamn shame. This makes no sense whatsoever. Whatsoever. Ain't nothing united about these states of America if we cutting up like this. And I said what I said. Like this bothers me. Trump tells this bothers me. Like this bothers me. And when we wake up tomorrow, what do we do? What did these grown folk just teach some children? Because this was a group of grown people. What did they just teach children? I don't get it. I don't get it. And perhaps it's not meant for me to get it. But this mess here, it's not okay. It's not okay. It is not okay. So the next time one of my friends that has a lighter complexion than me, one of my European friends, Vermont says, adult having a hissy fit because he lost. Grow up and protect the country. You're supposed to be the leader of in love. You know, what bothers me most again is a group of black people wouldn't have made it that close. And that's me being totally honest. Wouldn't have made it that close to the White House. Wouldn't have made it that close to Capitol Hill. Wouldn't have made it. And so I hope America is watching this and seeing this and realizing we have an issue. We have a problem. Like, how do you destroy your own? I just ridiculous. Ridiculous. Not a mask in a group. How stupid are people? Exactly, Bruce. Exactly. Exactly. I'm just I can't sing. Woman treated for gunshot wounds on Capitol grounds. So you made it with guns. Entire DC National Guard has been activated. Y'all. Right, Bruce. Bruce said, I don't want to hear any whining about people getting sick from being there. Me neither. Me neither. And I don't feel they should get a respirator. I'm sorry. You put yourself in that predicament. That respirator needs to go to somebody who's been trying to stay healthy and had sense enough to social distance themselves, physical distance themselves, and do the right thing. No. Mm-mm. We can't just be wasting ventilators like that. And I mean, I don't see a mask outside of the mercy. Y'all, I just had to come back because when you guys said it in the chat, I'm like, nah, I don't want to know. And then when I saw, I'm like, what in the world? And then when I saw somebody literally jump across, my foot is getting cramped. You see it? Oh, Jesus, 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 Jesus. Y'all, I'm sorry. This is our capital. They attacked our capital, no different than an army attack. Exactly. We are locked down. Got Instacart for a few weeks grocery in case they actually here. Wow. Y'all, I'm just outdone. Um, and when I say I'm outdone, like hey, in Rachel's place, I don't want to hear nothing about another Black Lives Matter movement. I'm just telling y'all because there's nothing that has happened in any of those protests, marches that compares to this. And those marches are in an expression of what do you call it, babe? I want to go in there. Um, trying to. She said, "Child, this what is going now is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely. Like, and it ain't even about like, yeah. Hey, Nell. They stormed the. Bruce said it best. How can I pin Bruce's comment? Um, let's see. I want to. Man, how can I pin his comment? You can take the key with you. I'm sorry. I was trying to figure out if I could pin Bruce's comment. I don't know how to do it. But Bruce, can I even just show it? Let me see. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Say I'll take extra cheese. Can I get out of the car? Who? It's they they acknowledge them as pro Trump mob. It's a pro Trump mob that has taken over Capitol Hill. But Bruce said it best. He said adults having a hissy fit because he lost. Grow up and protect the country you're supposed to be the leader of and love. Absolutely. And then the comment, you know, even from the person in Holland, I'm sorry, Luke Holland stated, waking up here in Sydney and watching this on the morning news, I'm just thinking, is this what America has turned to? And not a mask in the group. Like, I didn't even realize that was in the background, Bruce. I'm gonna sell him. I live in I live in a Trump area. We have no one running the country today. That is crazy. That is crazy. It's crazy. I'm just y'all. Y'all see my face? Like, this isn't blush. This is pissed off. This redness. This is pissed off. It's not blush. It's pissed off. This is not how we do this. This is not how we handle things. This is like there are so many things that I want to say that just will not be um, politically correct right now. But I think people will know where my heart come from. It's coming from. But we didn't cut up when we woke up and Hillary wasn't in office and he was in office. We didn't cut up when um, Barack Obama had to leave office. Like, when I say we, I'm talking not even about color. This is why I live in the mountains. I can go off the grid if needed, but I don't want to. Yeah, I can fully understand that. I can understand. See, now he got me talking crazy. I can fully understand that. It's crazy. Like, I'm not okay. I'm not okay with this. I'm not okay with this. There is nothing that makes this okay. I wouldn't care if it was unicorns that did it. This is out of order, and everybody needs to be held accountable. Every last one of them, including the commander in chief. Including the commander in chief. He is acting like the dictators he visited. Absolutely. Absolutely. And if something is not done, so here's the thing about behavior and and negative behavior. If something is not done to show that this is not a game, that we're not going to play about this, this is not how America runs. If the and that's going to require, forget party lines. Republican, Democrat, Green, Liberal, Independent. I voted for myself. Everybody needs to be. This is not okay. There's nothing okay about what's happening right now. And at this point, anybody that um, that is a conservative, and I consider myself a conservative. I do. I consider myself. The talking heads are asking if he is going to be impeached right now. A senator was talking. He needs to be out. Because if you don't do it now, and this is where I was going, come January the 20th, y'all, we like what I just saw today. I don't think I have enough artillery at my house. Seems like me and my husband about to go gun shopping again. Just based off of what I saw today. And as a matter of fact, I think I'm finna go look up archery classes. Like I need to learn some more ways. Yes, this proved that we are not a democracy. This isn't okay. This isn't okay. And I'm telling you, like, when that man walked up to my car this morning, I do more than enough, including that. When this man walked up to my car today and had the nerve to talk to me like I was his child, all I could think about was, God, I got my baby in the car. Please don't let this get out of hand. But then at the same time, if I had have been riding with my friend on my lap, which I do sometimes, especially after I've gotten her out the car, or if I'm by myself at night, I ride with my friend sitting on my lap, ready to go. Like I ain't got to cock nothing back to. It's already one in the chamber, ready. Now, Tennessee is a stand your ground state. I would have been justified because he scared me walking up. Like, we gotta cut this mess out, y'all. Don't nobody own anything but themselves. People don't own people anymore. This country is, we talk about the democracy and we talk about, let freedom ring. But then you go and storm the Capitol. You go and sit in the Speaker of the House seat. You break into Nancy Pelosi's office. You, like, who are... Did you see the under dash mount? You grab the push down and then pull. Hold on. Did you see the under dash mount? You grab the push down and then pull, ready to go. I'm in Houston. They cray here. And see, that's my fear. Holly Holiday, a radiator in a car in front of me blew up. Holy crap. Not getting out of the day. Holster. Okay, yeah. You're right, Vermont. I didn't think about that. Yeah. This is crazy. This is crazy. Like, I need to get the floors. I need to get my floors done. I'd been excited. I was going, and I'm telling y'all, this isn't makeup. I'm really pissed. Like the smile is to keep me from cussing so much. This isn't okay. This isn't okay. But this is also just what I meant about backlash. Y'all, we have to have these conversations. We cannot be afraid to sit on this platform and talk about the things that we know we need to talk about. We can't turn a blind eye to the things that we know that are going on in this world. We can't. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And this is why I firmly believe that the revolution is not about white and black. It's about right and wrong. And what happened today is wrong. But the thing that we did learn that we can take from this is a group of black folk wouldn't have got that close. And it's not because they wouldn't have tried. It's because off top, they would have been looked at as suspicious and they never would have made it that far. That's a problem. That shows privilege. That shows stereotype. That shows ain't none of this okay. Exact. Thank you, Vermont. I appreciate that. Would have been horses out in riot gear. Truth. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because they have. They've already done it before. They've shown what they'll do. Dr. Ree, there would have been several bodies laying in the street. Several. There would have been a straight massacre. Like, America, wake up. Wake up. And for those of us that want to see a peaceful America where people are treated like humans, speak up. This ain't okay. There's nothing okay about, because what did we just show other countries? If people in our own country can get up and go and bum rush Capitol Hill, what did we just show other countries? What did we show them? We just showed them how vulnerable we can be. We just showed them how what it requires to get to the area that you need to get to. And the fact, I'm also bothered by this. The fact that the president gave a speech and isn't in a bunker somewhere concerns me all the more. That concerns me all the more. A piano does not play with white keys only. It takes both exactly to make beautiful music. Is anybody dead? Is anyone stopping it? All of the National Guard in DC has been activated. A woman was shot. I don't know if anyone is dead. Y'all, I'm just safe place for the uncomfortable but necessary conversations. And truth is truth. Black Lives Matter can barely get 2 blocks. Not dead, but 2 people shot by the protesters. When has anybody been shot in a Black Lives Matter protest? Said I need Twinkies, stress eating may happen. I'm gonna drink some water and have a glass of wine. I may go give me some what you call it, CBD. Yeah, yeah. I'm not okay. Parsnips. I keep saying I'm gonna try them Drays in Kroger right now. I'm just, I don't know. Rachel, I'm sorry. It's in Rachel's place. I'm sad, mad, disheartened, angry. I literally want to take off my belt. Really, my title was almost, and I'm just going to tell y'all the truth, okay? I almost titled this video, to all you radicals, sit your asses down somewhere. Okay, be careful, Neil. But that's how I feel. Like, I just want to take a belt and just go, get your ass in the house and sit down. Who raised you? Like, don't, it makes no sense. We are the one country that we're supposed to be free. This is the land of opportunity. Um, th- we're a first world country. Um, as people will say, oh, those are third world problems. And then we acting like we don't have no sense. Just entitled. Shut up, sit down, and try again in 4 years. Grow the hell up, people. There you go, Vermont. Thank you, Bruce. That's how I feel about it. Like when I woke up 4 years ago, trust me, I was like, you really got it up? Oh, okay then. Well, let's see how the end. I'm gonna run on and see what the end gonna be. Because what I do know is God is still in control. So again, it don't really matter who's in office because for me, God is still in control. Then why didn't y'all bum rush Wall Street? Today is Wednesday. Monday evening, I heard we had the stock market crash. They ain't mad about that money. Like this makes no sense to me. And I hope Stacey Abrams has some security. I hope that uh President Biden, President-elect Biden, and Vice President-elect Harris has some security. Our current president, Trump, needs to be locked up, impeached, out of office now. The 20th is they're just giving them time to plan more antics. Oh, sorry, I locked Dre out. Sorry, babe. This says one person does not run this country. Exactly. He just is the figurehead. He can't do crap without okay. Exactly. That's why I wasn't so messed up about him being in office 4 years ago. I was more messed up by the thing. No, he did not get parsnips. I was more messed up by the things that he said and that he did versus him being in office. Because at the end of the day, everything has checks and balance, checks and balance, checks and balance. Like, this is the stupidest shit I've seen ever in my life. And I'm just going to tell you the truth. Back, Vermont says he like your haircut. What time is it? There's an oxygen bar here. I'm just wondering if I need to go get me some oxygen. Because these folk done... Oh, I got 20 minutes. I might go get me some good oxygen. They just done upset me. They blowing at you? Okay, because your wife is ready.
I need you to calm down.
Should I tell Dre he looks like Barney? Because he got a purple... She said, okay, sis, I'm going to go now. I can't keep thinking about this. I just want to cry. I know that seems crazy, but I don't know what to do. Feel. Pray, honey. Because what we do know is God is still in control. And while you praying, I'm finna go over here to this vaporizer shop and see what they got to calm my nerves in 20 minutes. In the 20 minutes of time that I get. Y'all, I love y'all. And that is true. Oh, Vermont said, so I didn't realize that he could see behind me. He was like, tell Dre I want pizza. And then he said, that looks pretty funny watching Dre walk past a hair cutting spot because it's a hair cut. Yeah. Y'all, I'm about to calm my nerves for real. I just simply came back because you guys did bring it up in the chat and I was like, oh, don't tell me. And then when I saw it, I was like, what the? Yeah. Sending lots of love, peace, joy, blessings your way. Remember, we are responsible for our own happiness. Y'all act responsible. Be adults. And listen, we are not our ancestors, okay? Stop walking up on people. Stop trying to hurt folk. Let's live in this country together and respect one another. That's all it.
And if you lose in a game of Uno, you just lost.
He said, I don't know. Dre said, if you lose in the game of Uno, you just lost. I don't know what that has to
I'm
do
just saying.
with.
The president is mad because he lost in a game of Uno.
Oh my lord. Vermont says Dre should need some gummies. That'll be a no. Not long. Well, as long as they don't have THC in it, that's fine. But THC, no. I do want to go in there since we have time. All right, y'all. I'm finna use my last 18 minutes wisely, and I'm finna go see what this vapor store is about. I love you guys. Sending lots of love, peace, joy, blessings your way. You're responsible for your own happiness. Y'all get it together. Sit down somewhere, okay? Sit down somewhere into the south. Don't think y'all about to rise up with all this foolishness. We ain't about that life, okay? We're going to do this in love, unity, and we're going to get through this thing together, okay? Can I get an amen? And an amen again. All right. I love you guys. And that's for real. Bye. And those that can, talk to your people. Talk to your people. How I get off of him? Because they just, that has upset me. Lord Jesus. Okay, I got to figure out how to end this. But I love y'all. Bye. Don't judge me. Acting like somebody old now. Hold on. I think I got it. Hold on.
Watch out, y'all.
Bye, y'all.